Hey, Dave here with the Body from Personal Training Fitness Bootcamps. I want to talk to you today about the difference between meal replacements and protein powders, because sometimes people are going to confuse the two and they're different, and there's reasons that we may recommend one over the other. Or if you're not in one of our programs, I want you to know what the difference is. That way you can apply it to your own program and get better results a little bit quicker, because there's subtle differences, and and we want you to use things to your advantage and give you the most return on your investment and every fighting chance to get the results that you want as quickly as possible. So the difference between a meal replacement and a protein powder is really carbohydrates at the end of the day, or carbs. Because with a meal replacement, you're replacing both protein, carbs, there's going to be some fats in there. And then this is what a meal replacement usually looks like. And then a straight protein, and sometimes people will use whey protein. We recommend usually the egg white protein. Just people digest a little bit easier. It seems a little bit cleaner and it works a little bit better. If you use whey protein, great, no problem. It doesn't matter if it works for you. But its purpose is exactly the same as the egg white protein. So with a meal replacement, we usually recommend these to replace breakfast for speed, and you'll get some carbohydrates in the morning. That way you're not just burning, just straight protein all morning. We want you to have some carbohydrates because you gotta have some carbohydrates to function, and you'll feel better. But meal replacements are usually around 200, 220 calories. They'll have about 24 grams of protein in them, and they literally, just like described, replace a meal. Protein powders, the concept is to increase the amount of protein that you're taking in every day. There's no downside to that. If you're going to increase one thing or focus in on one thing in your nutrition program, that's focus in on increasing the amount of protein you're taking in, and taking in protein every meal of the day in some form, just some, and you'll start losing body fat pretty quickly with everything else being equal. So protein powders are designed to increase the amount of protein that you're taking in throughout the day without having to eat a chicken breast every 4 hours. And it just seems to work. So this is 100 calories with 24 grams of protein. And we would recommend this for in-between meals, like as a snack, just to get you to the next meal and increase your protein. And also, if you're stuck, you can use it just like a meal replacement, but we don't want you using it every day just for like breakfast. We think a meal replacement is probably a little bit better for that. But this is to help you increase the amount of protein you're taking in throughout the day, but there are no carbohydrates in it, and it tends to be a little bit less in calories than a meal replacement. So I hope that doesn't create more confusion. Meal replacements are literally to replace a meal, just like described. There's going to be some carbohydrates in there. Protein powders are to increase the amount of protein you're taking in throughout the day. If you're eating 3 solid meals a day, there's really no reason for a meal replacement. You can use this like at 10 in the morning or at 2 in the afternoon or immediately after you train, and you'll feel better and you'll start seeing better results more quickly. There's really no downside. And also I want to convey that, like with the meal replacement and the protein powders, really the prime purpose of these two things is to increase the amount of protein you're taking in throughout the day and make sure you're getting in protein in a meal. Because when you do that, all kinds of good things happen. Your metabolism goes up, you start feeling better, you recover more quickly. It helps with women that are in perimenopause or menopause, helps with muscular recovery and bone density. There's really no downside to increasing the amount of protein you're taking in throughout the day. If you need information on any of these products, I have links above or below this video. You can click them. Or if you have any questions on these products and you want to direct them to me, you can reach me by text, email, phone, call the office. We'll get you set up on a nutrition consult, get you taken care of. I'm Dave Fannin with the Body from Personal Training Fitness Bootcamps. I hope this helped you out. Talk to you guys later.